Here we go, second video. A little announcement, you can skip this part if you want. So before we get to the video, I want to tell you guys that a few days ago my friend suggested me that I should also review the newest manga chapter every week. Then that day I finally decided I should do that in order to make my video more variable. Hey fellas, welcome back to my channel. So in today's videos we're gonna talk about Nico Robin. Yep, that's right, our favorite eclocks. The reason why I'm covering this is because in the recent chapter we finally got to see the start to shine, and probably upgrading his power level by defeating one of the Flying Sick member, Black Maria. I need to note that the Flying Sick level are on an entirely different level compared to the other Beast by headliner, and not only there just for show. As power measurement, my prediction is at least still right below this Drake level. Some reason why I thought that is because a few chapters ago we can see how easily Drake took down Numbers, which is one of the strongest Beastfire crew, and we mustn't forget that he also a member of Supernova that both Luffy and Zoro are also part of it. Okay, we all know that Robin were fighting with Brook together at the moment, but in this fight Brook will be her support. Two reasons why I thought this is because what Brook did on Whole Cake Island. Yep, he basically the MVP of the Whole Cake arc. That meant enough screen time for Brook, and the other reason is because Robin didn't do anything special other than finding Tontata's tribe on Dressrosa arc, and what worse is, her bounty only goes up by 50 million bellies, and it's not much compared to Sanji and Usopp. But that's because we know that Robin is more focused on gathering information rather than fighting head-on like her other crewmates, and as for now, Robin never defeated any memorable opponent by herself. So what I'm gonna do now is I will start by giving point of what she did pre-time skip and post-time skip. I'm gonna explain that per arc. Pre-time skip. She made her debut in the skipping arc and revealed to be the vice president of Barclay World, one of the main villains on Alabasta arc before eventually joining the gang. On Skypia arc, she discovered poneglyphs about the existence of Poseidon and Goldie Roger message. I actually skipped the Long Ring Longland arc because one of the reasons is I thought that arc was a filler, but actually an important event happened there, and that is the appearance of Marine Admiral Aokiji and the foreshadowing of Robin's mysterious past. What happened arc? The only important thing you must note in this arc is Robin leaving the crew because he already groped one of them and don't want them to get killed by the world government henchmen. And its lobby arc. Yep, still had this. And the impact Robin has on this arc is crazy. Starting for the crew power up and even become the world government target. This arc also revealed Robin past, and once again she joined the crew voluntarily, not like her first time when she just barked in. By the way, fun fact, Robin increased bounties amount is still higher than Chopper bounty with the difference of 950 bellies. Since her screen time on Annie's lobby arc is allowed, so I can understand why her screen time on Thriller Bark is less than before. Sabodi Archipelago. Ah yes, the arc where even grown men sat here because of the disappearance of the crew, making a lot of impact for the continuing of the story. Well, that's a lot of impact she has, right? So that should mean her potential for the future should be great, right? Wrong, or they play the Green Line crew dirty. But for now, I will only cover Robin, so let me know in the future if you guys also want the other crew potential videos. Alright, back to the second half of the Grand Line. This time Robin is back with her. A pretty good thought, right? But others said hell no, let's focus more on Luffy character development cause he's the main protagonist. But seriously, some point post-time skip we can take are on Fishman Island. Robin's most important role is only discovering poneglyphs and talking to King Neptune about no ship. Pang Hazard. Nothing too important to note. Next. Dressrosa. Probably only finding Luffy with your Grand Fleet member with Usopp, the Tontata's tribe. Oh, and also give him wing to Barto when he was fighting against Gladius. What it is so important you say? Well, for you out there, you should know that a manpower can increase by over 9,000%. If you wanna prove, just look at Tuscanor and his High Mighty Queen. Though, once again we need to remember she's an Escalox, so reading Poneglyph is her most important role. Also this time, the Poneglyph she read is a special kind that's called Blood Poneglyphs. And lastly, Wano. Okay, look, she isn't even there to begin with. Anyway, back to Wano. As you guys know, she finally signed for a bit. Nah, I'm joking. She signed every time she's on screen. Anyway, she finally gonna get some screen time when she's fighting against Black Maria. Of course, Brock too. Alright, that's something I can point out to you guys. So, in my opinion, is Robin a waste potential? Well, yes, but actually no. What I mean by that is she used to be good 10 or the Nerfer and the Grand Line crew quite bad, but now they finally get some screen time to at least fight with one of the top commander and show what they had been training for. But seriously, I never saw Robin fighting full power like her other crew member. Oh, and another good news. In chapter 1007, Chopper will fight Queen. Anyway, if you guys have any question or want to correct me, feel free to comment below.